All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles, the great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Our arms the high spirit, we in Judah. And today I want to go into a topic entitled, Should Not That Land Be Greatly Polluted? Because as you know, our women have been polluted, all right, in this captivity. All right, us as a nation, as a collective, which are the comely and delicate woman of Yahweh Shema Shai, we've been polluted or defiled amongst these nations. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, are we going to get into how our people are basically spiritually defiled because we have no spiritual hedge. All right, so this is a Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth the possession, and help like unto himself a pillar of rest. But it says that he that getteth the wife, I begetteth the possession. And when you, pursuant to Ezekiel the 36th chapter, all right, when Yahweh Shema Shai gave us the covenant, all right, that was basically him getting him a wife, man. Which essentially that means he got him a possession. So from then on, we were his possession when he gave us the covenant of the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, so like our wedding vows, so to speak. All right. So this is a Sirach 36 and 24 again. He that getteth the wife begetteth the possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. All right, and then it goes on to say, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. So if you don't have a hedge around your possession, then your possession can be spoiled, whether it's an actual thing that you possess or your woman. All right, so that's why it says in Sirach, let me see if I can get it right quick. All right, you know. So I can get it. This is what you do with the possession. All right. All right. So this is what you do with the possession, because we are the woman of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Sometimes you type these words in, the old English has it spelled different. All right. This is a Sirach 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. All right. So that is an example of putting a hedge around your woman or your daughter. All right. You keep her in straitly because essentially you are protecting her virginity. Okay. But going back to Sirach, all right, 36 and 25, it says, where no hedge is, the other possession is spoiled. All right. And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. All right. So let's see an example of your possession being spoiled. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. And his lesson is spiritually, like I said, going into the nation of Israel, being likened to a woman to the Most High, but that his woman has been spoiled through the philosophies of these other nations, because the hedge, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, is gone. All right, so we're wide open to these nations, man. All right, Jeremiah 3 and 1. They say if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahweh. But it said, if a man get a wife and leave her, and she gets another man, she return unto her. Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But in the spirit, like we said, this is referring to wisdom. Okay? All right, and this is referring to this is referring to the nation of Israel, man. All right, because those many lovers represents the philosophies of those other nations that we embrace, man. All right, so let's see if we can get that in the blue of the Bible. All right, to go into how basically that hedge being taken from us, and it basically just left us wide open. All right, it basically just left us wide open to the heathen, man. All right. So let me see if I can get that in Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter. Or Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1, going into polluted. All right. And the word polluted goes back to
Strong's H2610.
So I believe that's Khanaf, all right? But it says to be profane, be defiled, polluted, corrupt, to be polluted, profane, be godless, So us spiritually being polluted is essentially us being godless, man. All right? Us spiritually being polluted, all right, it's like the nation of Israel being godless, man. All right? And from there, I'm going to get, as a matter of fact, I'm going to stick in the blue letter because that's something I want to get out of the blue letter. Get an example, Isaiah, just to further expound on, us being his possession, man, and essentially us being polluted in America, man. All right, this is Isaiah 47:6. This is the Most High talking to Esau concerning us. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. But it says, I was wroth with my people. I polluted my inheritance. All right. Now think about the scripture where we read, should not that land be greatly polluted? And we got the word polluted. That word polluted goes back to halal, all right, which means basically defiled, all right. But basically, like I said, to be defiled, profane. But what I really want to get to out of this chapter is my inheritance. What did the Most High call his inheritance? All right. And it basically goes back to what? Possession, property, inheritance, property. But did it not say if a man get a wife, he get the possession? So this is proof that we were his possession, but we were polluted. Now, pursuant to Jeremiah 3, and we get into that word polluted, all right, basically we became godless. So his possession, his people became godless in these captivities, all right? And to further prove that, all right, let's get Ezekiel 23, all right? Ezekiel 23 and 30. It says, Ezekiel 23 and 30, I will do these things unto thee because thou hast gone a whoring after the heathen, and because thou art polluted with their idols. You see how, us being this property goes into, us spiritually being this woman, and us spiritually becoming whores, like the way a woman would become a whore through messing with another man. We became a whore through dealing with the philosophies of the other heathens. And essentially it made us godless. So when you look at the state of our people, whether it's Eve being some Western whore, or Jake just being a nigga, or just the ultimate Uncle Tom Jake, man, basically the Israelites in America are living godless. And not just in America, but really throughout the whole known world, ultimately the Western Hemisphere, because that's the seat of that's the seat of Esau's mind. All right, that's where his mind dominates on the earth. It's the Western sphere, man. All right, and that's why people are the way they are. They act godless. They have no fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, because essentially they have no hedge, all right, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and that means they're just open to the philosophies of Esau, because mainly we're under Esau. All right, and in every captivity we've done that. We've basically, all right, surrendered to the mind of the heathen, the mind and the ways of the heathen that are round about us. All right, but this is Ezekiel 11 and 12. And you shall know that I am Yahweh power, for you have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgments. They let go of the hedge, but have done after the manner of the heathen that are round about you. So that's what's going on now. You're going, what's the manner of the heathen? All right, the feminist movement, all right, Christianity, ultimately westernization. Do us what thou wilt, man. But because we have no hedge, now his possession and his property, his inheritance, his woman is spoiled. She's going to whoring after the nations. All right, pursuant to Ezekiel 23 and 20. All right. And I think that's pretty much it, man. All right, should not that land be greatly polluted, because our people, 2/3 of our people, still have no hedge. So they're open to be defiled with the philosophies of Esau, man, and other nations. All right, but with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Hashem Rakakudash, double honor to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Abba, Kamyasha Allah, Shalom.